Yes, so my people, we greet the house, so we greet everybody. You are all welcome to this our live broadcast. Normally as we do it for here, we don't come here again this evening or this morning, rather depend on the time you are going to watch this video. Excuse me. As we all know, the president of Nigeria, which is President Bola Tinubu, have just present the budget of 2026. So we want to look into that project as he presented to the National Assembly. You will all know, say, at least for this our country, Nigeria, when all of us there, we know how things hard. And we will also look into how Akpabio at the National Assembly, as they receive Mr. President, and how Akpabio explained some certain things about the issue of Nigerians and the Nigerian citizens. Because every one of us, we know the current situation of Nigeria as it be today. Because now, excuse me, when we see this kind of confusion, this kind of wahala, when we say it happen for our country, and every one of us, we know the hardship when Nigerians they go through. Now the President Bola Ahmed lead government, he don't go present the 2026 project, the project when at least when they want use for Nigerians, he don't go present to the National Assembly. Because every one of us would see say how things they be for our country. Not be say it dey easy for everyone. Things are not very easy for everybody. Everybody they find a day difficult of how things they go for our country. But we know say at least before anything go move forward, at least the president they have to pronounce their project, because no country or no person when you want work or when you want do anything without it be say you not get any project when you want make. You know, say budget, it just be like, say person want build house now. You want lay foundation for the house when you want build. You must first of all get how you want to build the house. You will get the foundation of the house, how the house go be like. Then from there you will come to say, okay, this house when you want build, so see how much when you go pay, and see how much when you go when the whole building go take you. So those are some of the things when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu can present the 2026 budget for Nigerians today. Because every one of us would they see how our country, how things they go. Because you know, if you just say, okay, make they lead your government without say you know make any a project for the advance for the future use when the National Assembly when they go use. Because all of us we know say. Said if you declare with your mouth, well, I don't understand. Well, you are welcome to this live program, my brother or my sister. So now the National Assembly, the project when the project to them, that is the money when they go use for Nigerians throughout the year 2026. Because we see and say the people, that is the National Assembly, especially the politicians, the way when they take the praise President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, say yes, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu leads government, say they do well. But as we all know, if the Nigeria government and the Nigeria National Assembly, if they do well, why they go need to borrow money to take they want to fund the budget where they want to do? Nothing wrong in borrowing. Borrowing money from anywhere as a businessman is something of usual. At least when you are borrowing, make sure that money you are borrowing is being proposed for your future use. Not be say the money when you want to, now the one when you go to spend, or the one when you go to take buy food when you want to chop. If you use the money that you are borrowing in eating, how are you going to recover it? That is the big problem that most of the Nigerian politicians they are having, especially when you are talking of the presidency. Presidencies today, they are always in need of borrowing. Borrowing is not bad. If you want to borrow, that one not me say make you not move forward. But at least you borrow for production, you don't borrow for consumption. That na wetin Mr. Peter Obi they talk. Because when hungry come, hungry you no go know whether maybe you be APC or you be PDP. That na wetin Nigerians they go through today. Okay, now President Bola Tinubu come present this project for 2026 for the National Assembly. Okay, now all this money now, because it don't take, not be when we dey hear all those project as they project for future use. This money when they use, they do all this B so or all this project. So how they spend this money now we never know, because from me now today to tomorrow now, we never even see for almost over 2 years now when President Bola Tinubu don't enter power. Now the second time now when they present this project, all these projects when they present now, waiting be the good result when it be say it don't come out for inside. When Nigerians now they talk say yes, Nigerians are doing good. Nigerians are more better than the way they are in the last 2 or 3 years, except only those who when be politicians, when it be said that they gain from President Bola Tinubu, those are the only people praising the government of Bola Tinubu. If not now, like me and you now, when they watch them, when they see songs are praised for them, but they always judge by emotion, or sometimes we judge by hearsay, or we judge by now so they talk, because not be waiting it don't happen to us. Excuse me. Waiting be the difference now when you go talk say yes, since beginning of this government, since beginning of President Bola Tinubu, when he don't assume office, this na one practical change when it don't happen for Nigeria. Since when Bola Tinubu don't enter presidency, since when he don't be president, this na waiting Nigeria don't take change. This na one better thing when it don't happen for other President Bola Tinubu. Yet, year to year, they are making different kind of project, but we are not seeing the kind of the outcome of the project that the presidency or presidency led by President Bola Tinubu are making every year. We are not seeing the difference. Are we still interested, or should we continue like this? This is the big question where we need to ask ourselves. Please don't forget, if you are just joining us, you can help us to like this live video. And if today is your first time of seeing us, please kindly follow this page. It is just free. It's just only for you to click that follow button or click the like button. It costs you nothing. It's just of your help to us. So those are some of the things we are saying, that every year they continue making project, but we are not seeing the result. With the year now say President, that is the Senate President Akpabio, if they talk say yes, all the thing where President Bola made it do, if say yes, nothing, people never see anything now. Say, but it's time to come. But at least Nigeria are now beginning to see what President Bola Tinubu is doing in Nigeria. The question when they ask now be say, since when Bola Tinubu assumed as a president of Nigeria, wetin be that difference when Nigerians don't get? Any Nigerians when be say before President Bola Tinubu, they know they fit eat two or three square meal a day, but now when President Bola Tinubu don't enter power, they don't they see food they eat anyhow they like. If anyone when you know say yes, Nigeria situation it don't change, make you write down for the comment section. Make all of us make we dey here, make we talk am, because you know say sometimes we now we dey always judge, as I said before, we dey always judge with emotion, we dey always judge with the excitement, we judge by sentiment and emotion when we say it dey control us. We always judge by hearsay, say yes, now so this one talking, now so this one talking. But you yourself, wetin be that observation when you don't observe say yes, this government it dey really dey do for this country. This government, since when Bola Tinubu don't assume office, yes, all this bill when they make sense, they use them they use am for the work. Every month, each state they get security vote. The security the security problem wey we get for Nigeria now, e don pass. Be careful. Wetin all the governor, wetin they use the money for insecurity, that a security vote, wetin they use the money they do. That na big question where we need to ask ourselves. Because if we talk now, some people will say, yes, why you dey criticize the government? If we don't criticize the government, who else will criticize the government? If we not talk about our country, Nigeria, who else go come talk about our Nigeria? If we continue to sing the songs of praise, they follow all these politicians. From there, they go to gabble, they go to talk, say, yes, they are doing good. Just as the way you they see all these politicians now, all of them now, that they decamp to APC because of the fear of a no to them. Because of the fear, when it be said that they fear for the next election. Because nobody, none of the politicians care for me and you. Now, only their own, only their belly, now be waiting for them. You go hear them now, you go tell me, say, yes. You go hear them now, excuse me for the sorry for the call. Excuse me, I'm sorry. To make a video, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry. So those are some of the things when it be say they preach for this our platform here. Because I know say some people now will write out for comment section say, hey, why you they talk about the government? If we not talk about the government, who else go talk about the government? Because our governor, our community, this continue to discuss. Why? Who is this? Why is this continue to discuss? Please, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, I have to allow the call to finish because I don't want to cut it again. Because if I cut it, I will continue to record it. Let me just wait and let it finish. So, those are some of the things that we are saying. Every time, I don't know why he's calling me anytime I'm making a video. Please, I'm sorry, guys. So, those are some of the things that we are saying in Nigeria today. You see, these are some of the distractions that people are distracting sometimes like this. When you are talking, people continue to make call, and in that call, it will distract you of whatever you are saying. So I'm very sorry, guys. So I'm somehow confused. So you see, those are some of the issues that we are saying in Nigeria today, that the politicians, some of them are the problem that we are having in our country. Not that maybe every politicians are bad. Not all the politicians are bad. Some of them are good. Why some of them, they don't have human sympathy. They don't have that feeling for Nigeria. Okay, now, you see now, Akpabio, they talk, that is the Senate president, they talk about how President Bola Tinubu, how they think about Nigeria. Because for now, we go see some of the issue when Akpabio, that the Senate president, when he talk about President Bola Tinubu, and the way when they even talk to some citizen. I said Senate President Godswill Akpabio on Friday pushed back against public critics of the National Assembly cooperation with the executive, insisting that collaboration, not confrontation between arms of government, it is essential for national progress. That's not waiting Akpabio they talk. He said because as we they talk, because they always day against people when they be say they day against the government, and we cannot allow them to be talking or to be saying to be doing whatever they want without retaliating to them. Please, I'm very sorry maybe for the view of the video, because I'm just inside my office here, because this is my office. You can see that I'm doing this video inside the car, so maybe the light may not be somehow too much reflect. Please bear with me. You see, he said cooperation with the executive, insisting that collaboration, not confrontation, between arms of government is essential for the national progress. That na wetin Akpabio dey talk, because you know say Akpabio in one of the ex governor na e be, because all of them now they don dey present project na they dey present. After this project wey be say they dey present, so wetin be the outcome of this project wey they dey present? That na the question wey we dey ask. We no say make dem not present a project or B, whatever they may call it, but after all this now, then what will be the next thing? That is what we are asking them of now. He said on his welcome address, Akpabio acknowledged the widespread critics about the legislation posture, but urged that the national script with institution work in concert under the constitution. Many in our country view the patriotic collaboration work between the National Assembly and the executive arm as a way out for the parliament. That na wetin Akpabio dey talk. You know say they always they join themselves, because in now they talk say white people, say people they complain say yes they in collaboration, because you know say we dey always they call them rubber stamp, because this the 10th Senate we dey always they call them say they be rubber stamp Senate. For example, every one of us will see what happened of recent when they do the nomination of ambassador. When the presidency, that is the President Bola Tinubu, give the National Assembly names of people when we say he want assigned to different countries for ambassador. None of those people, when they say now, they even thought say maybe this one is not qualified. All of their own now are just to take a bow and go. That is the same way they will also tell the president of Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu, as he can present this bill now, say make it take a bow. Now what we know them for? Now be that this is the reason we they call them say they be rubber stamp National Assembly, and truly they are all rubber stamp National Assembly. Now they be, because I said the person will be say he never know them. It's a present to know that history has often distilled his lesson into a simple truth. One of them is the great nation are not built by perfect condition, but by leader who make hard choice together. He added, this now waiting Akpabio they talk say, because as people they criticize them, say they welcome and act like this. That now waiting we even want made they accept. They must accept our critics, because if they not accept our critics, they not will fit do anything. Please, I beg you, if you are just joining us, you can help us to give us a thumbs up for this video. And today is the first time of seeing our video. Why not like this page? It is just free. Thank you all for watching up to this extent. He said that he cited example rigging from the declines of the Roman Republic to buttress a standoff in the United States to illustrate the cost of institutional conflict. Across the history and continent, the pattern remained consistent. When the organs of the state treat each other as adversary, the nation pay the price. But when the arts are partner under the constitution, stability, depend reform take root. The progress has become possible, he said. Those are some of the things when we say that they talk, because all we need now progress. How our country will take move forward now be waiting we need. Undermining the kind of anyhow they are going to do it, but all we are saying that we need a better Nigeria, because waiting with they always they talk. I think every one of us we are seeing now that now it's a yellow tide season for everyone now to travel, to go to the village, or even those who are in the city. Some of them are even scared of their life just because of the insecurity that is going on rampant in our country, which is very bad. The insecurity that is going on is in Nigeria today is very, very bad. It's going rapidly, and everyone need to act, especially those who are in the authority. They need to act. It's like Nigeria, the security aspect architects in Nigeria, they are not working, because how can how can you just say that maybe for you not to go to church or for you to go to farm is a very big problem? What is wrong to being poor? Those are my blame is on those so-called evil people. Why can't they go after the rich men? Why are they going after the poor people like you and I that does not have anything? People who are struggling to earn their living, but they are going after them, which is very bad. They know what to do. They have to go for the rich, not for the poor. The poor does not have anything. The politicians are there. They should go after the politicians and let the poor breathe, for God's sake. Let the poor breathe in Nigeria, for God's sake. Let the poor breathe and leave the poor people alone. The politicians will allow the poor to breathe. Now the problem is that the politician will go after the poor, while the evil people on the street again, they will also go for the poor, which is very bad in our country. So the government, the so-called government, we know that they cannot do anything, but we cannot kill them. We will keep on talking. We will keep on preaching to them so that they will do the needful for our country to be safe. So now we dey talk am for here. Yeah, not be say whether maybe just because of the hunger that we have in with us. So that's why we are saying it for here. My people, as you now know, as we dey do am for here, after we don't read all these things, we go still read how people take react for the comment when Akpabio make and the presidency, because as we know, as President Bola Tinubu present the budget today, so we go still look how people take react, how their reaction. We don't say everything Nigeria must react, they must get waiting to say, and they must have their say, and because the world is a free world. Please, I beg you, help us to like this program. It's just a click. It costs you nothing. Just for you to click that click button, it will cost you nothing. It's just a favor that you are doing for us. I'm just begging you and pleading with you to help us like this program. And today is your first time of seeing us. Why not follow us? Why not like our page? It is just free. Please, I'm sorry, maybe the view here is not so much bright other way, but at least we can still manage it, because I am just in my office here. In my office, not really that in house. I'm just inside my car. So this is what I'm saying, because I live in a country whereby there is safety, there is guarantee for everybody. But it pains my heart to see that in Nigeria today, that there's no security. Okay, look at where I am now. So I'm safe here. So I'm not thinking of maybe one herdsman or one armed robber will come and knock at my door and say whatever you have, bring it, bring your money or your life. So I don't have any fear like that. So this is the kind of country I want Nigerians to be. Not that maybe there's here or this country is perfect, but at least in security, they are about 96 out of 100 or 88 or 98% guarantee of security, because you cannot just say that the whole country or the whole state is perfectly well secure. But in one aspect, I can say that this country I am today, when you are talking of security aspect, at least they are about 98 or even 96 guarantee, because you don't have that fear of saying that maybe you want to go out, there's armed robber on the way or there's kidnapper on the way. But here in this country where I'm staying today, there's nothing of such. You can go out at any time you like and come back at any time you like without no one disturbing you. So I'm happy that in the day I'm going to see my country work like that. And this is what we are saying. So please kindly help us to like this program. If you are still watching, it is just free. Just give us a click and just like it. And today is your first time of seeing our video, please like our page. Nigeria is cool, and your full bed is fire. Well, okay, thank you. I know that Nigeria is cool, but we are all praying. We need more. We need Nigeria to be cool. That is what we want. We need Nigeria to be cool, because the story Nigeria, when you are hearing the story about Nigeria, sometimes you feel frustrated because sometimes not that maybe we are degrading our country. Nigeria is our country, but all we need is a better Nigeria. We need Nigeria to be better for every one of us. So at least we need that country that we'll be proud of. We need that country that will say, yes, this is my country. This is where I'm from. So, we are all proud of Nigeria, but we are telling that the government or those in authority, they should do more. Especially when you are talking of this time around now, when you are talking of security aspect, those who are in the authority, they should do more to make sure that every Nigeria is well protected, because the day of their swearing in any office, they vow to protect the life and property of any citizen. So this is what we are asking for, and this is what we are telling them to do, because it is the vow that they have made. So we want every authority to protect the life and property of Nigeria. Where you see, this is why I say that where I am right now, I am well protected. I don't think of anything armed robber. I don't think of anything Boko Haram. So you can see that now I am inside my truck here, because I am a truck driver here in where I am. So I can move at any time, come back at any time, go out wherever I want to go. So I don't scare of maybe the road is being blocked or by one armed robber or whatever. So I'm just praying that when will I see my country? When will I see in Nigeria to be like this country I am staying today? Because at least that would be a day of joy. So thank you all for watching. You see, said the first reaction from here we are seeing here is a neighbor who said that how would he remember the Senate President Akpabio? Then as we have said before, he just said that how would they remember? How will you be remembered for as the Senate President? He said. Excuse me. He said, I did not know that the National Assembly was institutional to collaborate with blinded rather than to ensure checkmate and balance, where we don't really know what they are there to, because for now, all the National Assembly, we still insist that they are rubber stamp to President Bola Tinubu, because all they do is just for them to say yes sir to President Bola Tinubu. So they still remain a rubber stamp until they prove us we Nigeria, they prove us wrong. Until then, we cannot say that they are not a rubber stamp, because till now, till tomorrow, we can still say that the National Assembly led by Akpabio, they are also rubber stamp. I said, did anyone ask you? You go explain. Tire. That now waiting the reaction when Nigeria they react. He said, National Assembly in Nigeria, lawmaker, when they sing on your mandate, we shall stand. Don't pass, sell out. Because you see, in any of them now, you can see that in any occasion they are, instead of them now to be singing Nigeria item, what they are now singing is on your mandate we stand. That was the Bola Ahmed Tinubu slogan. That is what they are now singing, on your mandate we stand. So this is why this our brother is now saying that the National Assembly, they have been sold out to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because whatever they do now is on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu mandate that they stand, of which that is what they are saying. He said, respect is aim, not a demand. Nigeria will stop seeing lawmakers as a sellout when lawmakers start acting like the true representative of the people, asking hard questions, resetting access, and putting national interest above loyalty to any president or party. Until then, the chance will not keep echoing louder. The excuse and the perception will remain exactly what it is today. Of course, this is what we have been saying, that every one of us will continue to speak, that no one should keep quiet. We must continue to speak to them, to ask them to demand, because it's our right. So we cannot keep quiet. The next reaction from here is that the fact our lawmaker want a mature relationship with executive does not mean that they should compromise uprightness and diligent service to humanity should should be painstakingly delivered. Of course, we want them to deliver. This is why we are. This is what we are telling them, because we want them to deliver. Please, I kindly beg you, give us a thumbs up. Just give us a thumbs up, because I've seen that we have very few people in the house. Just like, it costs you nothing. Why not just help us to give us a like? It costs you nothing. And if today is your first time of seeing our video, why not like our page? Why not follow us? This is just at least. It's a thing of blessing to you and to me, because we are just here together to discuss the issue that is affecting our country. So we are not here to make argument with anybody. We are not here to abuse anybody. We are here to air our opinion of what is going on in Nigeria, and which I believe that every one of us will have opinion to have a say in whatever that is. We must give our opinion to say that this is what we want and this is what we do not want. So, and I thank you all for collaborating up to this extent. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for all you have been doing. Please don't forget, continue watching our program, continue watching our video, and I love you for doing so. He said, collaboration. Okay, do we still have a functional legislative in this country? They will just approve every piece of paper without scrutiny. I fear if they will not approve war on us one day, because you can see that this is what we have been saying before, that in anything that comes on the way of the National Assembly, there is no way for them to say that no. They will always approve it, because whatever that comes to the National Assembly, being said by President Bola Tinubu, definitely the National Assembly will approve it. So there is no, because every one of us will see what happened of recent when they said that the nomination of the ambassador, they said just take a bow and go. You know how on earth is that? Because they are all prepared to President Bola Tinubu. If you do the needful, you will not scare. Of course, if every one of them, the National Assembly, whatever they be, if they do the needful, I don't think that they will be scared of anything. He said, Nigeria, Sudan, Jesus look low. Well, Nigeria, what? Nigeria, Sudan. You said Nigeria, Sudan, Jesus look well. Thank you for your comment. I said the confession indeed a part of a bed. Tilapia na they born a tilapia. Where I don't really know what he's saying here. He said that which I believe that whatever you're going to say here is that there's an adage they say in our language that bird of the same feather fares together. Tilapia, they born tilapia. They born antelope or so. Or maybe that is what he's trying to write here. Maybe some people will understand. And where the progress. He said the solution beyond together. Sad but true. Of course, everyone knows that the situation we are going through today in Nigeria is sad, because the politicians, they always take Nigerians for granted, because they know they will always say that leave them, let them complain. After they complain, and maybe after 1 or 2 days, they will all rest. And definitely, we all know that Nigeria is a kind of country that the Nigerians are always ready to bear in any condition. They are ready to endure in whatever condition that they are going through, because this is why the politicians, they take us for granted. Any issue that arise, they will say that maybe 1 or 2 days, especially when you are talking of this internet issue of today. Any issue that come now, the twin will just pop up and trend maybe for 2 or 3 days. When another issue arises, then the old one, nobody will hear of it again. So that will be the thing of the past. So that is how the politicians, they take Nigerians to be. So they take Nigerians for granted. Whatever that is happening today, they will say, leave them complaining. After they have complained, 2 or 3 days, that will be the end. And of course, definitely that will be the end. Well, I want to thank every one of you for watching, and I believe that this is where we are going to be ending this our live program. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to share and like. And if today is your first time of seeing our video, please always do us a favor by liking our page. Thank you all, and have a blessed weekend. I know you are at home now, but I am still at work. Thank you all for watching, and I love you. See you maybe tomorrow or anytime soon. Bye bye for now.